to Second Time Around. I'm Ken.
I'm Niecy.
And in this video, we're going to show how after divorce, it's not the end all be all. You can still find happiness. I've been married 37 years, got divorced.
I've been married 22 years and got divorced.
Once I got divorced, I wasn't really looking for anyone. I just wanted to concentrate on me. But that gets old after a while. And since you're used to being with someone, that's going to always creep in. So I started looking.
For me, after divorce, I did talk to a few people and whatever, but I said, nah, they wasn't right for me, so I would just wait and the right one would come along.
In short, we weren't looking for a fairy tale. We were just trying to move forward. Once we started looking, we weren't looking for Mr. Right now. We was looking for Mr. Right or Miss Right. After my marriage ended, I just wanted to concentrate on me.
After my divorce, I wanted to be stress-free, go to work, come home, relax, didn't have to cook every day, and just have my time, my peace, my space.
When it came to dating, there was a bit of hesitation because I noticed a lot of things out there hadn't changed since before I got married. But I still had to be able to approach them. And in this day and age, that ain't easy. Once you get out there, there is some skepticism. There is a little bit of awkwardness. I had a few disappointing dates, yeah. And it's mainly because the way my mind looks at things now is not how it looked when I was in my 20s. So I could navigate the bullcrap easier because I knew what I wanted. I knew what mattered, what was more important to me.
Being skeptical. Yeah, I was very skeptical when it came to talking to different men. Not different men, a few men in there trying to get over. Most of them, well, matter of fact, all of them felt awkward because this comes in with the conversation. They really didn't have good conversation. To me, they talked about silly stuff and everything that they wanted. It was mainly about them. Disappointing dates. I really didn't date.
Well, that's good for me.
Because the ones that I did have a brief conversation with, I knew I didn't want to date them, so I left that alone.
How we met online, a dating app. I'd never been on the dating app. Once I got on the dating app, again, the same stuff, the same crap was on there too. But I knew what I was looking for. I knew the red flags I needed to be very cognizant of. I had a few disappointing encounters, but I got one message, and it wasn't this typical one you normally see, and that was from her. And the sincerity in it made me contact her back.
And yeah, I contacted you first.
Yeah, she contacted me first, but it almost didn't happen because I was about to get off. I'd already made my mind up. I wasn't going to renew it.
I got on the app just to look. And I was just scrolling through and looking at the pictures, and the app you could either, I didn't subscribe at all. I was just on there just looking.
That's what I don't get. I don't know how she got that and didn't have a paid
I didn't.
subscription.
I didn't pay a penny. I just got on there and just looked, and
I still ain't figured that out yet.
don't worry about it. So
Because normally when you do that, people see your picture, but you don't see theirs. That's what makes them have you pay for it, because you want to see who's interested in you. How she got over that, I don't know.
well, I did, and like I said, I didn't pay anything. I got on the app and I was just scrolling and looking, and then if you saw somebody and read whatever they posted about themselves, if it was something that you like or them that you liked or something, you could just press the heart. So I was scrolling, hit the heart on maybe 2 people, and I was just looking like, nope, 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 nope. And I saw this picture, and it was Ken, and I went to hit the heart, and I hit the X, and it went away, and I was like, oh my goodness, it went away. And then I said, I'm gonna keep scrolling until I find it. If it takes me till I don't know when. Didn't leave no message for nobody, just kept looking, cut it off, went to sleep, got up the next morning, woke up the next morning, I think about 5:30, 6 o'clock. Soon as I got on the app, boom, there was his picture right there. And I was like, here's this man. Yep, make sure you hit the heart this time. Don't go past it, don't go fast. And he looked so mean on his profile picture. I said, I'm gonna do it anyway because I ain't scared of him. And I did. And it said you can leave 2 messages a day. So that was my one message.
You know what the message was? Do you remember? No, you don't remember. The message, what caught my eye, because I was talking to 2 other women. Her message was more adult, more mature. As I remember correctly, she said she liked my profile picture. She also was not a texter, because that's what I put on my profile. The original one I got rid of because I didn't like it, but I also wanted to put in there, texting was not my first language. If you want to talk to me, call me. I ain't have no problem putting my phone number there, because if it's somebody I want to talk to, you just block them. But she said, if you want to have a cup of coffee, contact me. We can talk. That alone caught my eye, that she's a mature woman if she mentioned going out having a cup of coffee. After I messaged her, we called each other.
You called first.
Did I? Mm-hmm. And we talked for like what? We talked
4.5, 5, 6 hours.
We talked a while. Because when I'm talking, and this is one of the things when you talk about red flags, is that you don't get when you're texting somebody. When you text somebody, you give them the opportunity to come up with the right answer. When you're talking to them, you can read them a little better. And when you talk to them face to face, you can really read them. That's if you're good at that. Or talking to her, asking the right questions to see what type of person she was, it told me the other 2 were out of the running. Every morning, like clockwork, she sent me a affirmation text.
And what time was my text?
Anywhere between 7 and 7:30. But that told me she cared about me. First impressions, first date. My first impression, she was shorter than I thought. But we got a hotel room. Now mind you, we had been talking for like what, a month, 2 months, texting on the phone? So it wasn't like we was rushing into anything. Okay, so we got a hotel room, and they wouldn't let her check in first. They told me, she asked me to check on that. I checked on that the night before. The person I talked to said all she had to do was show her credit card, and it'd be fine. On the way there, she told me they wouldn't let her check in unless they allowed them to put $150 on her card. Now I'm hot. I mean, my teeth are grinding because I'm on my way there and can't get there fast enough. So when I got there, I went looking for her because in my mind, they got her sitting in a corner, which they didn't, but in my mind. So when I went over to see her, I ain't even speak. I just said, come in. Went to the front desk. I chewed them out. Then we got our room, and then we went up. That can be considered a first impression and a first date. I was surprised that she didn't like join in, take advantage of the situation, she let me handle what had to be handled, which falls right into what I needed. A woman who knows her place alongside a man who knows his place. What surprised? Anything surprised you?
No, not really, because I knew that when you got there, you was going to be heated.
Yeah,
Because
didn't you say he's not going to be mad?
I told him at the desk, I said, well, he'll be here in a few minutes and it ain't going to be good because he ain't happy. And so the man just looked at me like, oh. And I just waited, and
yeah, it was.
I was surprised a little bit, and I wasn't, because he didn't let the man really get a word in. And the man's, I guess the big boss came out. I don't know if he pushed the button or what, but the big boss came out and he took over and took care of it and apologized, but he wasn't trying to hear it. None of it.
No.
Nothing. And the people behind was just looking. So I just kind of stood behind him with my forehead on his back, like, okay, should have listened.
Part, I felt, I was like, is she leaning on my back? But you don't have people speak for your business that don't have the experience to do so. That's what my problem was. I realized it was different just by the way we conversated. Wasn't no pressure. The conversations flow. You know when you feeling somebody. You know when they feeling you. You know when everything is meshing together. And coming from where I came from, coming where she came from, it's like this, we're not kids no more. So I know what I want, and I'm not settling for less. I don't have to impress you. I don't want you to impress me. Just talk regular. When you get to a certain age, the games go out the window. And I noticed talking to her, just talking, just regular talking. And this is every night. And we share a lot of the old school values that a lot of people have lost today.
Absolutely. Shared values, yeah, we do. We share a lot. We got a lot of good things in common. There was no pressure. I mean, the conversation from the very first one, which was February 2nd, 2025, was good. That one, that first conversation that lasts 5 hours or so was like, we had known each other for years, but probably reconnected. That's what it seemed like. We still have conversations like that.
Yeah.
Every night. I mean,
we talk.
When he's home and we get on that phone, it could be for hours. And sometimes he'll talk me to sleep. And he'll say, babe,
I don't like
you
that.
sleep? I'll be like, no.
I don't like that. No, I don't like
Yes,
that.
you do.
No.
Yes, you do.
But in short, our relationship didn't feel like we were starting over. It felt like we were starting wiser because she knew what she wanted. I knew what I wanted. We weren't looking for somebody to just slide in there right now. As you say, Mr. or Miss right now. And it just turned out that through all that we've been, and we say this all the time, well, we had to go through that bad time to come to this time. Because if I had met her 30 years ago, I wouldn't be the person I am now 30 years ago, and vice versa. So if you got divorced after a long marriage and it didn't work out, one, take your time. Don't rush out there. I know you always say that too.
Yep.
Don't
I'm
rush.
just gonna wait my turn.
Yeah. Because one thing I've learned when I was really young is you don't find anyone when you're looking for them. It's when you're not looking for them that they come up. And I wasn't looking for her. She wasn't looking for me. But it just, one day, that one text, and I was wise enough, thank goodness, I was wise enough, let me see what this text is about. Because I thought in my mind, she put a lot into this message. I wouldn't feel right not answering it.
And it was short.
Yeah, it was short, but it was longer. It was longer than most people.
Oh, okay.
It was like 4 or 5 lines, but it was compact, straight to the point. You older folks out there, you out in the dating world, 1, don't rush. 2, when it's your time,
It'll come.
it'll come.
It's been, what, over a year, and we have not had one argument.
Yeah.
Not one. I mean, we're going to have an argument.
I don't know
here,
when.
there, whenever. I don't know. I hope not, but
I'm used to the arguments, and I know how to handle the arguments.
I'm sure you should argument
So,
Gosh.
you know, if we just,
every day.
there's so much that we are alike in, which we found out talking on the phone. She's a Scorpio. I'm a Scorpio. We're born what?
The same year,
Same year,
7 days apart.
7 days apart. And it's not about finding the perfect person. It's about finding the perfect person for you. Because you got to remember, you're not perfect. And most people never understand that if you sit yourself down, look yourself in the mirror, you're not the easiest person to live with. You may think you are, but you're not. And I had to learn that when I was being married. We found each other at the right time in our life. So what seemed to be over, really, is just starting over again, and it's the second time around. So that's it for us today. Stay tuned for the next video. If you got anything out of this, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Appreciate it. We're out. Peace.
Peace.